The worst time to make the most important decisions of your life is when you're no longer able to. You may think that your advance directive covers everything, but what if I told you it doesn't include dementia, one of the most common and heartbreaking scenarios? Maybe you've known someone with dementia and their family had no idea what their wishes were. A scenario where loved ones kept the person alive long after the person was no longer who they once were. And it's all because the family didn't have clear direction from the patient. The reason that I'm making this video is because I'm walking down this path right now. I want to help as many people as possible understand what can be done to make sure that their wishes are honored, especially if they ever face this progressive, incurable disease. Both of my parents had their AHCDs in place, so I thought we were fully prepared. But my mom's dementia wasn't something that we saw coming, and I missed the early signs. And even after a diagnosis, I didn't want to believe it. She's so sharp and so articulate. Although she and I had discussed that she had no desire to ever keep living if she ever faced a loss of dignity, her advanced healthcare directive, like most, did not cover cognitive decline. That's why I feel so strongly in including guidance for dementia in your planning. Standard AHCDs don't always cover what happens if you're living with dementia. That's where this incredible tool comes in, the Dementia Directive. It gives you a chance to express what kind of care you'd want at different stages of cognitive decline. The form outlines the stages clearly and helps you think through your wishes. The Dementia Directive becomes your voice when you can no longer speak for yourself. It's empowering, compassionate, and deeply personal. Talking about the end of life is something that many of us delay. It can feel heavy, even scary. But what if we change the perspective? What if we saw it differently as leaving a trail of breadcrumbs, gentle guidance for your loved ones and your future self for a time when you can't speak for yourself? This kind of planning is like writing a love letter, one filled with care, kindness, and clarity. Now that you've seen that there could be a gap with the lack of dementia planning, let's take a step back and look at the broader picture of advanced healthcare planning. Here's something that many people don't realize. People of all ages should consider planning their final chapter. Advanced healthcare planning is making decisions about the care you'd want in the future now. It's not just for the elderly or the sick. It's for anyone who wants peace of mind. The most important action you can do today is to script out your tomorrow with what you want and then share those wishes with the people you love. Having a written, notarized directive can help ensure your wishes are honored, especially when moments when emotions run high or memories get fuzzy. I was surprised when I read that the National Institute on Aging reports that nearly 1 in 3 loved ones guessed wrong when asked to make a medical decision on behalf of their family member. A clear legal document removes that uncertainty and gives everyone involved a sense of clarity and confidence on your final wishes. The NIA has created a simple, helpful guide to help you get started. I'll link it below. Many retirees spend a bulk of time between states. Knowing when you'll need an advanced healthcare directive is unpredictable, making it smart to complete your directives according to the requirements of each state where you spend significant time. Some people choose to work with an attorney to complete and draft these legal documents, while others complete them independently by following their state's specific guidelines. Either way, it's important to understand what information you'll need to provide. Here is a blank sample of Hawaii's AHCD form. Reviewing the form for your state or states can lift your confidence whether you're filling it out on your own or preparing to meet with legal representation. In general, most AHCDs allow you to name a healthcare power of attorney or someone who can make healthcare decisions on your behalf if you're ever unable to. They also give you space to express your wishes for the kind of care that you want to receive. Think of it as your voice on paper. You can be as general or as specific as you'd like. You don't need a lawyer. You don't need to be sick. You just need a quiet moment, a pen, and a little courage. Start by reading through the NIA guide and then fill out your directives, your Advanced Healthcare Directive and the Dementia Directive if you decide to include it. Speak with your loved ones. Share what your wishes are and revisit your forms as life changes or at least once a year. Once you've completed the forms, you may need to have them witnessed or notarized depending on your state's requirements. Make copies and store the originals in a safe place. Share copies with your healthcare proxies, your physicians, and anyone else that you trust to support your wishes. Keep a list of who has a copy because if you update your forms, you'll want to be sure to send the new version to everyone on that list. It's also a great idea to set a yearly reminder to review your directives. Life changes, and your plan should reflect what matters most to you now. This isn't about fear, it's about love for your life. It's about making sure your care reflects who you are, no matter what happens. And it's also about love for your family. These forms give them clear guidance about what you want based on the values you hold today. And it's about the love you all share. These decisions remove uncertainty and guilt so your final days can be filled with love, dignity, and respect for the wonderful life that you've lived. So take that step. You deserve to have your voice heard now and always. If you found this segment helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who can benefit from this. If you want more information on how to include more purpose, vigor, and adventure in retirement, consider subscribing to this channel. Until next time, be well and please keep riding the Retirement Joyride.